city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have... feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Sal Stewart, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
No, that's foul.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia.
Hey.
Swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Ball.
Three, two now. 3. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard, Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Orioles. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Now the 0-1. Pitch out, but no action. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And getting to start for Baltimore, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do we need to know here? Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Shortstop, number 7, Trey Turner.
And a foul ball. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Inside. Ball 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one in the air, center field. Scott on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014.
Ball inside.
Ball 1 and a pitch inside. That's down and in.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. Inside ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Late swing fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here on opening day.
That's outside.
Out front, rip foul. The 1-2.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
3.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
Batting 5th, right fielder,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ball, that's out.
He swings and fouls one off. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, left field. Baez drifts towards it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ball one. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And there's a ball. Swings through that.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him swinging. Here's Andres Jimenez. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Mark Vientos stands in for the Phillies.
Mark Vientos.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 7, second baseman, Luis Benjipo.
That one fouled off. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Got him. Right there.
Batting 8, center fielder.
So here's Bader now.
Bader.
Ball that's outside.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
That one almost got him. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting 9th, left fielder, David Lyle.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield, runner at first base, get 2, get out of this.
2 on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here, a couple runners on, 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking for. Anytime you're at the plate.
Now time is called here. pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Turner up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Two on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Coming home. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off.
Now this one gets through. Here comes Harper around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready. Swinging on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Langoliers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that one fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give it.
And that one hammered. Adios, Peralta. The 2-run shot. And it's fouled away. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning here on opening day. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Scott coming on, and that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 7-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top half of the third inning. Zach Geloff getting ready to hit.
Yep, that ball went out.
Getting the start in right. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
Ball, that's in.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 8th, center fielder Victor Scott II.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And now it's even up.
Out.
Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Baez. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Inside.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one inside. Full count now. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Tosses to first, and the Orioles set down. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. Mark Vientos stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One down.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same. So we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
That's a ball.
That one missed. Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does. Even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
And now Bader up to the plate. In the air to left center. And there are two outs. Out to center. Scott moving under this one. And the inning is over. On to the fourth. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Sal Stewart.
Sal Stewart.
And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Off the plate, ball one.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's two down. Now Cal Raleigh struck out swinging his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. And that misses. And that's ball three.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's ball four.
Nope.
Tried another
Ball
fastball,
four.
but missed the spot.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That one lifted to left. Lyle gets under it, And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the fourth, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side, Jimenez. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The Phils up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one in the air, center field. Scott under it. 2 away now.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. A walk, and he's also singled.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
In the air to left center. And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia. Now here's the pinch hitter coming on, Josh Lowe. First pitch misses.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Still no hits on the board for them, and of course a lot of credit goes to the man on the mound for that. But we've definitely seen some lifeless trips to the plate as well.
Hey!
Sometimes all it takes is one hit, so we'll see if they can break through and get something going.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Lyle on the move towards foul ground. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
Outside, that's a ball.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bader settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. Now it's going to be Zach Geloff. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Two down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked it. ball.
Pitch hitting for the Orioles, number 31, Cedric Mullins.
Ball, that's out.
Geloff off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Shea Langeliers stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Stays alive. The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Geloff has a beat on it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Out towards right center field. Geloff on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And now it's Mark Vientos. 1 for 2.
Mark Vientos.
Swing and a ground ball. And it gets by him.
Hey!
The 0-2. High fly ball out to center field. Mullins moving under it. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the top of the 6th. Goal coming. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Leody Taveras. Taveras in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hit on the ground to the right side. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman.
So back to the top of the
Stewart.
Orioles lineup. Sal Stewart, the next to hit. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back
in there.
safely.
Ball 1.
The Phillies up big in this one here on opening day. O'Hearn settles under this one. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Hey!
On the corner for a strike. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. He is struck out and he is walked. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's safe. Man on second, 2 down.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his... Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th, Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Hey!
Check
ball.
Swing, he held up. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That's out number 2. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Ryan Yarbrough on to pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Schwarber swings through it for strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Yarbrough throws over, and Turner's back in. Now back to second, and he's back in that time as well. And that's disengagement number 2. 2 on, 2 outs. Fastball right back to the mound. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
How do you feel like analytics? New arm out of the bullpen, Eric Miller.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Nope, that's inside.
In a situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Time is out.
Time called. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Handles, throws to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on. Base.
Hitting for Baltimore, number 41, Miguel Andujar.
This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again. Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Lyle on the move, and he makes the catch. And there are two down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Andres Jimenez.
Ball. Ball, that's in.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That
Ball
misses. 3. And now 3-0. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Fires to first on the run. They get the out. And set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder Ryan
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. Ball, that's off the plate.
And there's a ball. Hard liner. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
The new pitcher in the game, Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the batter now, Mark Vientos.
Ball, that's out.
Foul ball there. Man at second. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Ready to begin the 8th. Leading off, Zach Geloff. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Justin Slate. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. That
ball
misses
inside.
the zone. Ball one. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Cedric Mullins.
Slate
Outside.
He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. That one way inside. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
That one missed. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Geloff around third. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Leody Taveras. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's a fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over. Played. It was inside.
Pitching change here. Joan Duran.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Late on that fastball. Duran, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The Orioles trying to get back into this one, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 7-2. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. In for a strike. 0-1. One away with a runner at third. Next offering misses down and away. Line drive. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw. The tag. Safe. And across to score comes the run from third.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swings through that one for strike two. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field.
And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th, Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies.
That's a ball.
Check swing called strike. And the count even at 1. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Jackknifes out of the way.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Fought off foul. Two and 2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next.
Back to the top of the order. Trey Turner now. He's already homered here in this one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and that's ball 1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one fouled off. Miller, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Foul ball. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out. Next to hit, Andres Jimenez.
0 for 3 in this one.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
They're down to their final strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
And that skips in the dirt.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes.
That's
so tough to do.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. ball game. 7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
When the silence meets the sound, beckoning from underground, you're invited, there's no waiting. Pick a piece up off the floor.